iwe, iwe, kupe. Ke alu aku nei ka pule ia hakalau, kulia kalani iau, ia nam, ia nawe, ka nei luna, ka nei lau, ka kau ka hema, tuma ka niha I kalani, he kiri ka I kalani, ka wila nui make hai kalani, hane I kalani, e ola ke kanaka. O mai kaloea ka ike ka mana ia e tahunua. O ahala uali o ka hiwai hoai tauole. Eli goma. Ha mama uano.
The streams are the kind, like the umbilical cord. That was a lifeline. No matter anywhere on Mother Earth, you have to have fresh water in order to survive. Viola, water was a source of life.
We need our water, the water. Without the vai, there is no Hawaii.
What was richness to them was the water. If you think of all the place names in Hawaii that have W-A-I, Y, or Vi inside, that shows you the importance of water, yeah. So where the Hawaiians were, basically everything that they grew was organic and eaten basically fresh, they were more healthy than us. They were more healthy 500 years ago. They were more healthy than what we are today. Somewhere along the line, we lost track of our original purpose for being here. And I think that's what we all have to remember again. No matter who you are, no matter where you live, yeah. We all have to start to respect Papa again.
People just not caring about the land and just throwing the rubbish all over the ground.
I think a big thing starts at home, though.
The disconnect, it's big. I mean, not being a Waianae is a disconnect. You know, your Hawaiianness not being that is a disconnect.
We are far, very far from the connections our kupuna had to the Aina and to the sea. Very, very far. We have lots to learn, and it's really not, I mean, you don't have to go to school to learn it, you know, to take care of the land and the sea. The land is, it's crying, crying out to us. Are we listening?
We left rubbish on the moon. We left rubbish on Mars. We get all these burnt out satellites out there floating around in space, all rubbish. Now the Chinese using them for target practice. And we haven't even cleaned up Papa yet. You know, we can do all of these amazing things. We're so technologically advanced. We're so smart, but we haven't even cleaned up Papa yet.
When I see all this rubbish, I get pissed off.
I feel bad for the fish and the Aina.
Well, it's very disheartening. You know, I go into the mountain and litter is everywhere. I'm disturbed.
When I see the trash on the ground, it's sad because that's where we catch our fish, and Pala is just dumb because when you eat the fish, the team make us sick, and because all the trash stay in the fish, so it's bad.
Kaumaha, loa. Very sad.
It's sad. You know, how would you feel if people threw trash in your yard? You know, you wouldn't like the feeling.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's a awful sight. It's a, very shame. Very hila.
Make you mad inside, makes you frustrated. But yeah, it hurts. It hurts, and I hope one day that a lot of these young Kanakas out there realize that what they're doing is hurting not only them, but their Aina and their future.
I think our values were distorted within the last few decades. Our kupuna, their philosophy was akua always first. Then na aina always. And then naka. Today is very upside down, It's always kamaka first, myself first, always me, always I, always take. Then aina when convenient, yeah. And then when life get, crumbles to shambles and your back is against the wall in this world, the world is closing in on you, then you turn to akua. Something is very wrong with that.
I think many of the younger generation are disconnected only because the generation that has raised them, which would be my generation, I'm in my 40s, weren't that connected either because we weren't allowed to be connected, I guess, as it were, as our parents didn't speak the language because they were forced, to not speak it. Their culture, they couldn't live their culture.
And all of that process that went down since the overthrow in 1893, that's affected the people. And then that's what you're going to do. So you're going to end up not feeling good about yourself, having no self-esteem, not being taught right. So you're going to dump alongside the road. Instead of going down to the refuse station, down the road 2 miles, they come up 1 mile and dump their rubbish on the side of the road, yeah? But just imagine how the ancestors must feel, because the ancestors are still alive and well over here. And just think of how they must feel to see their children dumping rubbish all over the place, yeah?
When we were growing up here, people had pride, and the kids had pride, but today, the kids kind of lost it along the way, and the families lost it along the way. And so how do you teach a kid when some of the parents don't take pride in themselves and take care of our land? So that's what happened.